Well, a Utah charter school aggressively spent hundreds of thousands of your tax dollars on a questionable lawsuit.
American Preparatory Academy has already been the focus of one of our Beyond the Books investigations. Tonight we have the latest look. Chris Jones on this one for us tonight.
Well, guys, APA had a problem, and our Beyond the Books investigation found that they threw money at that problem. Your money. Does that seem like a lot?
American Preparatory Academy,
It seems like a lot to me.
is in the middle of a lengthy, expensive legal battle
About $186,000 in legal bills.
that has cost you hundreds of thousands of taxpayers' dollars, all thanks to what critics suggest is poor planning and a sense of entitlement.
It was an expensive, dubious project to undertake.
An undertaking that started in 2013 when APA started building a new campus in Draper. The fire marshal had warned them that the site would require an emergency access road. It's a safety measure that allows fire engines and ambulances to get to kids if they're in danger. The fire marshal says APA ignored that order. Months after the building started, APA tried to solve the problem and offered to buy this 800 by 2-foot strip of land for access for the road. APA offered $7,000 to property owner Price Logistics for a piece of land valued at 10 times that. Price thought the offer was too low, but more importantly, believed having children so close to people and heavy equipment at the nearby business park was a terrible fit, so they refused. APA sued and demanded Price give them the land. To date, the school and its associated companies have burned through nearly $200,000 in legal fees trying to obtain this patch of grass.
It's public money.
Carol Lear of the Utah State School Board says she's concerned that no one in state government is watching APA.
Should the charter board staff have looked at this? I think so.
And we hold schools accountable for their performance.
So Beyond the Books went to the State Charter School Board. They told us when it comes to finances, the agency charged with overseeing APA wouldn't do anything unless the school was in financial trouble.
So you don't necessarily look at how they spend their money.
Well, we definitely, as long as it's within what's allowed in law and their charter school, we do not look.
Had they looked, they would have found that APA's long effort to fix what appears to be a mistake didn't end with those big legal bills. APA also tried to get Draper City to condemn the property and give it to them. Draper flatly refused, saying it was illegal. APA then tried to get the state to resort to the controversial use of eminent domain to snatch the property from those private owners. That failed too. So their solution? Carolyn Charette, the director of the school, through her nonprofit, purchased a house that used to sit on this spot. They knocked it down, put in the access road, and put up all of this fencing. A high price for some poor planning. Records uncovered by Beyond the Book suggest buying and demolishing that home cost at least $300,000. In all, the school spent $500,000 in taxpayer money to fix a problem that people like Carol Lear say could have easily been avoided in the first place.
I wanted to see if I could talk to you.
APA has continued to refuse to talk to Beyond the Books about any issue concerning their use of taxpayer dollars.
There's not a really neat, succinct answer.
As for Lear, she is simply hoping for more eyes on your dollars.
I think there are, from a public accountability perspective, I think it's a problem.
Now, despite the fact that APA has lost the latest round of this legal battle, there is no indication that APA is going to stop. Also, after 3 weeks of trying to get a comment from APA, they sent us one this evening saying, due to recent experience, we have lost all confidence in this particular reporter's willingness to present balanced information. If you have a story in education that you think we need to investigate, give us a call here. We'd be happy to do that, guys.
Seems like a unique situation. Would something like this happen with a traditional school?
Probably not, because a traditional school board has an elected board that would look at all this kinds of, all these legal bills coming into them. At APA and a lot of charter schools, the board is made up of family members and friends in a lot of cases who may not be as good at looking at accountability.
Might not do as much due diligence than if they're being held accountable.
Right. If you're elected, chances are you're going to look into this a little bit deeper.